What's up, you guys? It's another episode of For Your Records. I am your girl Key from Clee, and I am here today. Hold on, this about to be a fun episode because this about to be a fun episode. This is really about to be a fun episode because y'all. First of all, before she even introduced herself or anything like that, let me tell y'all just my first impression of this woman when I met her. I don't even think I ever told you this, but this is just so crazy to me. You ever just be like minding your business, you know? Because I met you at Cleveland State.
Right.
So you ever just be minding your business? If you've been to Cleveland State, if you've been to like any of these little Cleveland schools nearby, you know that you literally go to class, you try to get the fuck out, and you try to get the fuck out. You got shit to do. We got kids, we got school, we got work, we got to do this, we got to do other stuff. Cleveland State was literally one of those schools. You get in, you get out. If you made friends, it was kind of like cool, but everybody was there to get in and get out. When I tell y'all, you ever just always see somebody and you be like, they look really cool. Like, you was always cool to me. And not only that, but, y'all, she had this orange fro. And it was so big. It's like we was in Cleveland State, we watched it grow. Like we watched her fro grow. And it was so dope to me because I never had a class with her or anything like that, but I just always knew her name was Lauren with the orange fro. Literally that. That's all I knew.
Black psychology together.
And that was like one of my last years.
Right, literally.
So when we finally did have a class together, I was like, yo, this bitch is exactly who I thought she was gonna be. Like, she got the vibes. She cool as shit. And I already knew she was gonna be cool as shit because this orange fro. And now, when we did take black psychology, you started your locks, and I thought that was just raw as hell. Like, I was just like, what? I'm like, yo, she got this orange hair, and then she started some locks.
Oh my God, I'm blushing.
I'm like, yo. And then shout out to Mariah. Mariah was cool too. And I was like, these girls is raw as hell. Like, oh my goodness. I was just so mad that like I saw y'all all the time, never really spoke or anything like that. Said, hey, what's up, whatever, because we always ran into each other. But when we finally had a class together and I got those vibes, insane. Like, it was just like insane. Like, girl, where you been? I'm so mad that we connected so late. But ever since, we just always kept in touch and just always did what we needed to do.
Yes.
And you doing your thing, girl.
Okay, and you were doing it too.
You were doing your thing.
Okay.
No, because we have mommies on the show. We've had, engaged women on the show. But this is a working wife mommy we got here.
Wow. I wasn't expecting this.
She's like, why you put me on the spot like
that?
Right,
hold up. I feel like, wow, thank you.
No, because sometimes I really be having to tell people, like, how I met these amazing people that I know. And then it just be like, I'll think about it like, dang, I should have told them this story. No. So let me start off by telling y'all, Lauren was always cool, okay? She was always cool as shit. And when I finally got a chance to talk to her, it was just like, whoa, she cool as fuck. Like, hold on, this woman's crazy. Like, whoa.
Dang. Respect, bro.
No respect, though. I did it, always. And then, I don't know. I just always paid attention to, the music that people listen to and the music that they share and just, you and your husband just raw as hell to me.
And
they really be doing their thing, y'all. But we got Lauren here.
What's up?
So I just want y'all to know that she was really always cool like that. She was always cool like that. Always been cool.
Respect, and the feeling's mutual. Like,
for sure. Like, for sure. Like,
I
was like, oh my goodness, she is. Oh my God. Like, it was just like one of those things like, oh cool, I finally got a class with them. Cool, let me sit over here. And then I was just like, oh no, they raw as hell. Like, y'all cooler than I thought. Like, hold on. But what's been up?
I'm here, alive, blessed.
Yeah, for sure.
Just doing my thing. I'm in graduate school. I'll be done in a year.
Oh
Lord.
Oh Lord. But you can be a therapist, right?
Yes.
That's gonna be great.
Going to school to be a therapist, so catch me in a year. I'll hopefully be y'all therapist, babe, or whatever.
No, for real.
Black therapists.
Black therapists do matter.
Yep.
So what made you want to get into this therapist mode? Well, besides the fact that we need more black therapists, but what made you want to do it?
Basically, like my own kind of experiences. I've always wanted to help people. I've always felt like people could talk to me and I would listen and be genuine. You know what I mean?
Very true.
But definitely, really, the catalyst was my own therapy experience. I would say, like, back in 2018, that was a really, really low period for me, like, really low. Which, it's funny, because we met around that time.
I would say I met you around that time.
Right.
I graduated in 2019.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yes, it's like, we all graduated right after each other. So, yeah.
For sure. And my therapist was this beautiful black woman.
Really?
Yes, at Cleveland State.
Really?
Yep. And she was just so, like, she really, like, changed my life. Like,
that's amazing.
And
I feel the same way about my therapist. My therapist is not a black woman, but I have a black man that's a therapist.
Oh, yeah, that's still dope.
He is amazing. Like, it's just amazing. Just getting that other perspective. It's not being nagged by a woman. For sure, like, being, like, told from a male perspective, like, and taking the emotions out of it, because I'm so overreactive. So
sometimes,
so it's like, I feel like black therapy is so, like, really cool, because, like, I remember when I had braids, and I was taking down my braids in the middle of the therapy session. He like, oh no, I get it, you know, do
wow.
Like, it was, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
It was like crazy. And I think that was like one of my braid styles, my last braid styles before I got locks. And I remember we was on Zoom, and he was like, you know, I know you about to start your lock journey, but like, we've really bonded. And I was like,
yeah, it's been a hair journey.
Like, it's been a hair journey. Like, it's crazy. Like, now I'm about to start a whole nother hair journey, and it's like, you still with me. Like, you saw me with the silk press, you saw me with this. And he was just like, that's so dope. And it's so dope how I could talk to him about my hair and how I felt insecure about it. And I just feel like that's so important, because you're not going to get that with no white therapist. You're not. Like, they're not going to understand what you're going through. They're not going to understand the same spiel, what you got to go through, and just the hood. The hood alone.
Right.
They don't get that. So the fact that we can talk that and black therapists get it, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It is. So shout out to you for sure.
Oh, shout out to her, Treasure Man. Wherever she at. She was a graduate student too.
Really?
Yeah, she was like an intern, just like where I am right now.
Where you are now.
I work at a school.
That's
right
so
now,
dope.
too.
And then somebody can say the same for you. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh my God, she did what she needed to do.
Oh,
she's amazing.
I hope.
Man, that's the goal though, right? When we can like finally say something back to you, and they're like, she was so dope.
Right. And I'm like, wow, my job here is
me?
done.
Me?
Right.
Dope feeling, for sure. That's definitely a dope feeling.
Right. Changing someone's life.
Or just at least being a voice to help them altogether.
Right, for
that's
sure.
That's always helpful too.
Right, and that's exactly, you know, what I want to do. Black mental health is, black mental wellness is very important. Like, especially I want that here in Cleveland. You know?
So important.
Right.
Because Cleveland is a very, we see a lot. We see a lot, and it's like we just kind of just brush it over and keep going, like, and then it's a weird thing because we never really like have that togetherness either, and we all heard it. Yeah, and that's what kind of get me about Cleveland too. Like, everybody come on this show, they got a different story, and everybody just be like, oh, I went through this and I did this, and I was like, what? And it's so relatable. Like, the next person really can't get you, but we just so closed off.
Right. And
we just don't want to help each other.
Right. It's like, come on, black people, let's do something.
Yeah, like, let's do something.
Let's heal together.
Something. We all broke.
Right.
We all broken.
Right.
We all broken. So it's like, I just really feel like, you know, with people like you that actually want to take the time out to actually help other people, that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And then you don't ever realize, like, your story helping somebody else, and they go through the same thing, and you be like, what?
Yep.
And then you be like, what?
Yep. For sure.
And, you know, you don't want it to be like a trauma bomb, but it's like, it's relatable. Like, you get it, you know what I'm saying? I think people kind of get that kind of mixed up. They bond over trauma, and it's like, let's not build that way.
Right. But no. Let's relate.
Let's relate.
But let's, like, heal together. Like, the healing part is, like, let's not be stuck in that victim mode.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
That's really what it is.
That's very true.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what music have you been listening to, Miss Ma'am?
Yo. So, it's funny. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if this is unpopular opinion, okay? So, I was just listening to the Drake stuff with my husband this morning.
Uh-huh.
Nah, bruh. No, as soon as the first song came on.
Lord, okay, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, let's back this up. Okay, hold on, Drake. Let's back this up.
I'm
so
sorry.
I already woke up excited because Beyonce dropped news that she was dropping July 29th. So I'm like,
oh, okay, Beyonce is like, yes,
Beyonce.
hello. Let's get
and then 4 hours later, Drake like, yeah, I'm dropping tomorrow. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still listening. I'm still just not liking Certified Lover Boy, if you're being honest. Like, it's just not rubbing off on me. And I don't even think it kind of is rubbing off on me. It's just like it constantly getting played, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I like that, I guess.
Right.
I like
now that I heard it enough.
Drake has this thing where you probably never played the song, but you know the lyrics because somebody played it around you.
Right.
And Drake is kind of weird for that.
I mean, like, I just like he's a pop star, he's a pop artist, and I want people to understand that. You know,
he's one of many genres.
Yeah, he's
one of many genres.
He's a chameleon, I guess, but I feel like I don't know. I want to sound like a Drake hater. I don't know. I don't know.
You know, it's two types. I feel like it's always like 3 type of haters that's acceptable to me.
Okay.
And I just feel like Beyonce's not one of them.
Okay.
A Drake hater to me is like, I get it.
I like his old stuff. I'm stuck on that.
That's
I'm
fair.
stuck on
That's
that. Fair. Like, I love So Far Gone. I love Thank Me Later.
But you know what? And Thank Me Later just turned like 2018. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just had an anniversary.
Yeah.
But it's timeless.
Right.
This new music that he's coming out with is not timeless. It's forgettable.
Yes.
It's forgettable.
That's what it is. It's like.
So.
I feel like he's just trying to stay relevant.
I'm not even gonna lie. As soon as he said that he was going to announce this album, and I kind of stayed up for it, I'm not gonna lie, because it was just like, oh, this is kind of exciting.
Right.
I love a surprise drop. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fiend for a surprise.
But
drop.
I don't want Drake surprise. I'm sorry.
You don't want Drake surprise? I don't know if I was eager for it, but it was just one of those things where it was like, okay.
I guess I was like, did we need this?
The timing was off. Like the timing was off. Like we still back at Kendrick, my dude.
All right, and Beyonce, you interrupted her stuff. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You messing up Beyonce rollout.
Right.
So, I'm like, okay, bruh. Like, it was given, let me hurry up and drop.
Something. It's like, ah.
And if you was gonna do this, I mean, this really could have came out at the end of the summer, to be honest with you. Whatever. I ain't even tripping.
He wants a summer vibe.
Yeah, that's really what it is. He wants that summer vibe. I get it. But I'm not even gonna lie. I knew the album was gonna be shitty when I put on the intro and there was no intro. Everybody know Drake intros be slapping.
I mean, definitely. I'm not gonna lie. Yes,
his
Lover
intros,
Boy. Yeah, that song.
The intros song be going. Really, all of the intros that he's ever had, Over My Dead Body, Tuscan Leather. Yeah. The intros be
okay, right.
Intros be there. So I'm like, okay. And when I put it on and I heard no intro, I was like, this ain't gonna be
it. Just went straight to the bullshit.
Said this.
I was like, no, what?
Not straight to the bullshit.
I was like, yo.
I said, what did I play?
Right. I was like, this is.
What did I put on?
Nerves.
I thought I put it on shuffle at first. I was like, wait a second. So there. And then it was one of those things where all the songs sound the same, so I had to look up, like, oh, we're on the same. Wait, oh no,
Yeah. Wow.
So he made a whole album sounding like this. And cool, whatever, he got it off. Whoever gonna like it, like it.
Yeah, I guess I should go.
But there was a post that said, if you didn't like Passion Fruit, this ain't the album for you. I love the fuck out of Passion Fruit.
Yeah, me too.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Don't do that.
Exactly.
I don't think that's relatable.
Yes, it doesn't equate.
So I said,
I don't understand.
Whatever.
It's like, but this is not that.
These little past Drake vibes that have these type of sounds, I did fuck with that. This, I'm not. Sorry. I'm not the one. I'm not the one that's gonna praise this. However, I do believe in artists getting their artistic integrity off. If you feel he really needed to get this off, that's fine. Yeah. However, I really feel like this just could have been like a little mixtape throwaway. This is a shame that they had to count as your 7th album. However, you know, if you plan on putting more out, it'll wash itself out. So
yeah,
I ain't gonna put too much on it. You're still Drake at the end of the day.
Right.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, cool. You know, I'm not like hating on you per se, like
so.
I was actually saying, I wish it was more like, kind of like maybe on the same like vibe as like Future's album, like the like the toxic masculinity shit. I wish it was more like that. I'm like, why are you trying to sing? And
cause where's your vocal coach? He was not hitting
Yo.
He didn't sound good. I think that's really what it was. He just it wasn't giving the.
He thought he was Ty Dolla
Call me.
Yeah.
Daylight. It wasn't giving that.
No,
it wasn't that.
And
at first, when I first heard the album, I was like, "Is this gonna be another More Life?" Mm-hmm. But it wasn't. Mm-hmm. It wasn't even More Life.
No, because I had like different vibes on it. It was a playlist, I guess.
It was
a playlist.
It was
exactly.
playlist.
That's exactly what it was.
So,
but this
Drake, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know Drake. However, I did listen to Duke Deuce yesterday, and that shit was going. Shout out to Duke Deuce. On my little ratchet side. Okay. That shit was going.
Alright.
So yeah, if y'all want to get like real, like I guess we was expecting some like crunk shit or whatever. Drake ain't giving that. If y'all want to get crunk, listen to the little mini John that we got now. His name is Duke Deuce.
Okay.
Check him out and get turned off that shit. He had Glorilla on the song and everything.
Oh wow.
So
he popped right out.
Shout out to Glorilla.
I definitely bumped that shit.
Shout out to Glorilla.
Like me and my married relationship bumping
that
fucking like shit.
Right. Technically you are fuck nigga free.
I guess. Why? And I'm going out. And I'm talking.
I'm just saying, like, he not a fuck nigga.
Right.
So technically I'm fuck nigga free.
I be right. It's for me too.
The song's relatable.
It's relatable.
Still. You ain't doing no fuck nigga. It's
Shout
refreshing.
out to Robert.
It's refreshing. It's refreshing when you ain't gotta do it. Fuck nigga. So I did. Oh, hold on, cause I did want to say, cause I found some new music this week, and I did want to tap in with y'all, cause y'all say I don't give y'all new music to put y'all on to no more. But the truth is, find it yourselves. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. So
I think my husband listens to a lot of music, like for sure. So I get it from him. So I am like, what y'all listening to?
That is true.
What's that?
That is true. That is true. I will say, I was on a little like R&B flight. I'm still doing my no rap on Sundays. I really stand on no rap on Sundays. If y'all haven't tried it this summer, just do it. Just try it. Just try it. It just really kind of like starts your week off the way
I've been really into 90s R&B lately.
Yes, I've been in my 2000s bag.
Oh yeah,
I've been listening to a lot of Maya and a lot of
Yes, I do. Like I listen to older stuff.
So sure. I don't know. I've been on this like no R&B vibe, and then when I be on this no rap on Sundays vibe, it kind of introduces me to new R&B in a way. Because then I like be like, who the hell is this? And then I'll be like, oh shit. And then I'm listening to a new album, and then I end up liking it.
All right.
So I was on a little vibe the other day. Well, last Sunday. But sometimes my Sundays dip into Mondays. I'm not gonna lie. So it's kind of like a give and take. But by the end of Friday, I'm turned again. So
right.
So I guess it's a good balance.
For sure.
So Aaron Ray, he got a new album out. Really good. It's like really good. Vocals are great. Because y'all know people don't be singing these days.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that.
Yo, like, and I feel like we can get to that later, I guess.
No, for real, we can get into it because y'all don't be singing no more, and I don't like that.
Yes. I literally was thinking that. I was listening to Sade the other day. Anita Baker. I was like, where is this? Don't get me wrong, I love Ari Lennox. I do. I love Jasmine Sullivan.
Girl.
I love those. Those are my main girls.
I done seen Jasmine Sullivan twice this year, and then maybe a third. Like that's how obsessed I am with Jasmine Sullivan. Like
I love her.
And I'm still bumping Hotels. Still. That's gonna be a timeless album.
Yes.
It came out in the perfect time of my 20s, and it's just like, woo,
yes,
girl.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Like I love it. Thanks for storytelling. I love it.
Yes.
But nobody is touching. Like, where's the unique voices?
Yes.
Like, Ari Lennox does have a distinct voice.
She
like, when
do.
she comes on the track, you know it's her. Or even if she has, like, the little horns and stuff.
Right.
That's her thing. But nobody be singing.
Nobody be singing no more.
And the fact that you brought up Sade is a good point because
her
voice is very distinct. When she comes on the track, everybody knows her.
Yes.
It's not like that anymore. You'll be like, is that?
Not right.
No, that ain't.
They all sound
that's
the
Summer
same.
Walker.
I'm sorry. I like a couple of her little songs, but.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, I do remember. So I remember I did have a little poll back, and it was delete an artist, and I remember very distinctly that you said you would delete Summer Walker.
Yes. I would.
What is this? Because I noticed this. Everybody either loves Summer Walker or they just really just don't like her. And then I'm gonna give you my experience of her at Roots Picking, because I didn't tell you about my real experiences at Roots Picking.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that. Ooh.
Ghetto.
Oh, ghetto.
But yeah. Okay, so tell you why you don't like Summer. I need to hear this first, because
I just think she's boring as a singer. Like, you know, her little vibe or whatever is also, it's like, like, it's like, okay, you're like, I don't know, she's alright, I guess, as a person, but I feel like her lyrics, her voice, like, she just boring. And like, I don't know, I don't hate on her, I just don't listen to her, she's boring to me.
I will say this, Summer, y'all don't have a love-hate relationship with Summer Walker, because I love her old shit. I love Clear.
It was better.
Clear.
Yeah.
I love Clear. Like, Clear, that was a 4-song run, and she did what needed to be done. Like, that shit was that.
Yeah.
Over It was,
okay.
Yeah. But everybody raved it and hyped it up to the point where I listened to it a lot more than I would have liked to. And I feel like I forced myself to like a lot of her songs. But Body is a banger. I'm not gonna lie. Body is definitely a banger. That shit is a banger. That shit's a banger. But when she come on these slow tracks, I can definitely understand how you can say that. She comes off very monotone.
Yes.
Where's the...
Yeah.
But now that I've seen her perform, that's what the fuck she is.
Oh. She's just a...
Y'all.
I mean,
everything you see about this woman on social media about performing is fucking true. I don't care what nobody says. I believe every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my experience as motherfucking Roots Picking. So I'm already like flustered because they already behind on the stage, right? And I wanted to see Rory and Mal podcast. So I'm like, well, child, I'm gonna see my guys. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of risked seeing Music Soul Child for them. I'm not gonna lie, and I was real hurt behind that. Real hurt behind that. But I saw Music Soul Child in concert before with my mom a couple years back. So I thought it was a nice give and take.
Yeah.
So when I got to the top of the thing, because the stages are very far fucking away from each other, it's like a 15-minute walk between the main stage to the podcast stage. Can't make it up. But the second stage is like right next to the podcast stage. So sometimes if somebody's right there, it's like you can catch their show and then you can run to the podcast stage. And I kind of preferred that. And I just ended up just going to the main stage at the end of the night and just seeing the headliners because that shit was doing too much.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, Sunday was a lot of good performances that I knew I wanted to see, but I knew some things were gonna get risked. So when I got there, we had Sunday service with Kirk Franklin. It was fun. It was a great time. GP, are you with me? It was great. It was great.
That's dope.
So after Kirk Franklin, I leave. I go to the other stage, and I go to the top, and I saw Freddie Gibbs. Amazing.
He gonna be
great. Oh, he's gonna be at Afropunk this year. Lord, there's so many music festivals I want to go to.
I know, they're all back to back to back.
And they're just
Yes.
But I think I am going to Days in Vegas Labor Day weekend. So I think I am going to that.
That's dope.
So that's going to be exciting. I am excited for that. Yo, when I tell you, I ran to the top of the stage and I was so mad because as soon as I ran to the top, Music Soul Child was coming out. And I was like, what the flip, man? Y'all done messed my schedule up. I got to catch Rory and Mal at 8. Y'all tripping. I know they're going to be on time, but it was like 7:45, so I'm like, let me hurry up and run to the stage. So by the time I get to the top, y'all, guess who was performing? Motherfucking Chief Keef. Lost my mind. Forgot he was even going to be there. Forgot he was even going to be there. I cannot make it up. So I'm like, lit. Like, oh my God, I got all my motherfucking jewelry on and did. Turned up. It was a great time. So then it was great. So I thought it was a nice little give and take. I mean, I missed the music show child, but I saw Chief Keef. Great.
Give and take, give and take.
Went to the podcast stage. Saw Rory and Mo. Great. They put on a great show. Mm-hmm. Great show. Good. Shout out to the guys. They came out or whatever. Great guys. I'm taking pictures with them. We're in the videos. Everything is great. I had a great time. Run down or whatever. I'm like, bet, now I can go see WizKid and Summer Walker.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. So, mind y'all, Summer Walker was supposed to be the headliner.
Oh, okay.
Like, the last person as a headliner, right?
Oh, okay. End of the night. Mm-hmm.
She was not.
Oh.
She came out before WizKid. And we're all confused, like, what the fuck? But it's a vibe. Cool.
Okay, okay.
So she came out. She literally came out. She sang one song. She said, y'all, give me 1 second. Bitch, you just got here.
Uh-huh.
Summer, you just got here. What the fuck is you doing, bitch? Perform these songs.
Right.
I'll square up with you right now. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You supposed to be the headliner. You came out early. Right. You got everybody excited. What's up?
Right.
I'm thinking I'm about to come back to WizKid. I came back to you. I'm low-key excited, ho. Do what you need to do.
Right.
So I'm like, this bitch fucking up already. Now, if you was watching my story when I went to fucking Roots Picnic, y'all heard me talking all this shit because I'm so mad. I'm low-key in the front. So everybody like, bitch, you talking hella shit about this bitch. I was like, good. I hope she heard me.
I mean, yeah.
Because like what? She pissed me off so bad, y'all. So bad.
And I want her to know.
And I want her to know. Bitch, fuck me up. So we go to the spot. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay. She come back out. Okay, cool. Perform. We have a great time. My heart, my money, my body. Hey, turn. Great time. Mm-hmm. Intermission. Bitch, you have an intermission
after one song.
After like 4.
Oh, 4 or 5. Okay.
Like 6. Maybe like 6 songs.
Okay.
So now I'm like, yo, what the fuck is she doing? Brought out this random rapper. Huh? Everybody thought it was Larry. Everybody thought it was her dude Larry. No. That shit's funny as fuck. It really was Larry. I'm not gonna lie. If Larry with 1 R was on that stage while she was in her little intermission, I swear to God, that shit is funny as fuck.
Just hold it down for me, baby.
Hold it down for me real quick, baby.
Follow.
And he was on some other shit too. Like, what are you saying? So then she come back out, did an outfit change. She got pretty much naked. We see her nipples. Okay. But the bitch more comfortable on stage now. I'm like, yo, this why she be naked. This why she be naked. I really feel like she's more comfortable naked.
In front of, okay. But,
yo, I can't make it up. She was so much more comfortable on stage after she had her nipples out.
Wow.
Like, literally, the camera is in front of my face, like the little projector screen.
Yeah.
And you see nipples, face.
Oh.
I cannot make it up. And this little hairstyle that she got with the dreads in the back with the bang and the I don't know what it is.
Something.
Sis, what the fuck is it? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I'm not trying to be funny. What are you doing? It literally looks like a bird's nest with locks in the back. Like, what are you doing? Anyway. All in all, I'm not gonna lie. It was a great.
That's cool.
Cool experience, but I would never pay money to see Summer Walker on stage again. She literally sat in her chair.
Oh
she had no crowd interaction.
Wow.
The only thing she said was, "Y'all, can y'all help me sing this song? I've never performed this song before." And then she performed "Circles," I think, from her new album or whatever. Girl, whatever. Anyway, that's the only crowd interaction she had. Mind you, the night before, we partied with Mary J. Blige.
Ooh.
We partied with The Roots,
Uh-huh.
Rick Ross, Benny the Butcher. Like, these niggas out here
yes.
performing their asses
Hell
off.
Yeah.
And they got this bitch as a headliner up here singing with her nipples out. Monotone as hell. Granted, the mic was on. She sounded good. I'm not gonna lie. But it's like,
I'm sure.
What the hell? Like, I would never pay money to see Summer Walker again.
No.
Ever.
What a waste. Crazy.
And then she ended up leaving the stage and the WizKid came out. This nigga was a ball of energy. Ball of energy.
Well, at least it ended the night well.
That's what I'm saying. At least,
right.
And that's why I was so happy. I was like, at least it ended with WizKid because imagine if she really was the last person to come out.
Like,
we would have left. We would have been leaving sad. We would have left. We would have left the thing sad.
Yes.
We really would have left out sad. Yo.
And
when you really think about this, like, I really want y'all to think about it. Like, I had a great time at this festival. Like, I saw Masego. I saw Alex Isley. It was a vibe. Like, it was a great vibe. I saw Horrible Decisions podcast. Royal Mall, Gillian Wallow. I saw another podcast, but I can't remember which one it was. Love and Grit. Like it was
really dope.
It was a dope time. Like it was a great experience. I'm not gonna lie. Like this was like my first like real festival experience because the thought of festivals actually tired me the fuck out.
Yeah, I've been to Afropunk. I think that was I've been to concerts, but
I would say right. Concerts
right.
is
I've been
a
to
different
concerts, but I've been to Afropunk. That was back in 2016. It was a lot, but it was so fun.
Ain't it fun? No. Like it's really fun, but the thought of them really just tire me out. Just jumping between stages and
we almost got trampled trying to see Janelle Monáe. We missed her because literally people was stampeding to like go see her, and it was like, no, I'm not trying to get stopped out. And it was like, damn. But we saw George Clinton.
Wow.
We saw Ice Cube. We saw NWA.
That's
without
dope.
Dr. Dre.
I would say without.
Right.
That's dope.
But yeah, it was really rad.
That's dope. Right. That's really
I want to go back this year.
I would say yeah. I have a friend who goes to Afropunk a lot too.
Ooh.
Her and her fiance, they go to Afropunk.
That's dope. This year lineup is gonna be Freddie Gibbs, Burna Boy, Isaiah Rashad.
Oh yeah.
Tierra Whack.
Oh, Tierra Whack was at Roots Picnic too.
Oh yeah, the Roots gonna be there too. So yeah, it's gonna be like that same type of vibe. And then a Moon Man Landing, Kid Cudi thing.
Dude, I lost my mind when I saw the flyer last night because yo, I don't think y'all realize how big this is for Cleveland. Let's back this the fuck up. Let's back this the fuck up. I don't think y'all realize how big this is. September 17th, make sure y'all fucking there. That shit's about to be live as fuck.
If you're not,
first of all, that shit said Chip the Ripper, not King Chip. That shit said Chip the Ripper.
He brought that shit the fuck back.
This shit about to be legendary as fuck.
Wow.
I'm like, yo.
If you're not there, you square as fuck.
You square as hell.
Right.
And Pusha T gonna be there too. I'm so happy I gotta catch him in another city.
What?
And if they don't perform Vortex, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Because, y'all, I lost my mind last night when I saw that. I was like, yo.
Bro. I literally was
so make sure y'all there September 17th. I don't even know where the location at. Y'all know
shit. Look, I need the updates, the emails.
Y'all, I don't think y'all realize how crazy this about to be. Like, Cudi doing something for the city, and that shit is raw as hell, and I'm really here for it.
Yes.
Like, I'm really here for it. Like, that shit is so hard to me. Like, insane. Insane. I'm like, yo, it's literally Kid Cudi, Playboy Cardi,
whoa,
Don Toliver, Dominic Fike, Pusha T, Jaden, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Chip the Ripper,
hold on,
DJ EV. Yo, this must be 2007 as fuck.
And I'm loving it.
I'm here for this. Y'all, I don't think y'all realize how big this about to be.
OMG.
He literally tweeted it yesterday and says, see you September 17th. And I literally
I said that I'll be there.
Lungs off. I said, yo,
I'll be there.
I can't wait. Make sure y'all there. I'm going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
That's around my husband's birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
See?
Birthday present.
Great birthday present. Make sure y'all there. Oh my God. Make sure y'all there. That's so exciting. Y'all, that's so exciting. Like, I screamed my head off. I really screamed my head off when I saw that. I was like, yo.
Yes. I was like,
right on time.
Right on time.
Right on time. Like we always say, ain't nothing in Cleveland. This is a start. For sure. This is a start. And Mary J. Blige coming to Cleveland. I just saw that too.
Ooh.
In October. That's raw. And she bringing Ella Mai and Queen Naja with her.
Oh.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. We love black women.
Right?
All the time. Doing their thing.
Doing their thing. We love to see it. So, who is overrated to you, Lord? Besides Summer Walker.
And Drake.
And Drake. Look, since we on the topic.
Let's see. Those are really like the ones that I don't know.
You like, I just can't get with Summer Walker.
I just can't. I can't get with it. Free YSL.
No, for real. Free YSL,
sorry.
for sure.
I really like.
I was really sad. I was listening to Gunna last night, sad like.
Right.
This the last of it, huh?
Right. It's like, dang.
Like this the last of it. So sad.
like, I guess Drake, I'm like, y'all don't put anything out. I'm not looking for that. Not looking for that. The future stuff is like, I'm with the. I feel the vibe you're trying to put on for the boys, the city boys. You know, whatever. Sometimes, you know, I fuck with that fuck nigga vibe, whatever. But like the music, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, okay, I feel it. Yeah, I feel it. I don't know. I've been listening to. I like listening to old shit, so like you said, 2000s vibe. So
I'm like, y'all, we stuck in the vibes.
I'm stuck in the vibes. Aaliyah, I'm listening to
No,
her.
for real. I'm gonna say it again. Shout out to Aaliyah Uncle for finally letting us hear his shit.
Right.
I'm so excited.
Right.
I get so excited when I finally open my music and I can see Aaliyah at the top.
Yes, for sure. At the very top.
That's a good feeling. Ugh, I love it. I love Aaliyah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been listening to like old stuff, and I'm just like you said,
trying to appreciate everything.
And wondering like, why don't we have that anymore? Like you said. So
that's so true. So true. So I did want to get into these musical notes that I have here because I want men to really be in an okay mental space.
For sure.
Shout out to Hustle Off the Ground podcast. Last time they came on, we were talking about like men don't really have like a safe space per se, the same way women do. And I really feel like, you know, I feel like there's kind of an argument to that the more I think about it, because women kind of have this aura that we got to be strong and we got to build this for ourselves and we always got to find a way. And it's not so that men are just taught that same way that we are to be so strong-willed the same way. So I feel like men always feel like they have to just keep things bottled the same. And when they say things out loud, you know, they probably just don't know how to articulate it the right way. Because they you know what I'm saying, they just aren't built the same way that women are. Or just raised the same way.
Yeah.
It's different morals. So,
for sure.
I say that to say, there's this video going around of D-Ray Davis, and it's really making me uncomfortable. Like, really making me uncomfortable. And he's pretty much stating how, like, I think he said he was 11 or 12 or something like that, and how he was pretty much sexually abused by 2 women, and he still feels some type of way, and he's laughing it off in the video. And that's how I know it's very painful at the same time. And also, just one of those things where it's just like men can get away with things like this, but I just don't understand how, because it's the same traumatic shit.
Right.
And he's saying he still has a little PTSD when a woman asks for him to go down on them. And I can really understand how traumatic that is, because you as a young boy, and you never truly healed from that, because as a young boy, that's supposed to be okay.
Right.
Weird, but anyway. But I keep seeing the video, and it's just it's sad to me. Because, like I said, he's laughing. And women kind of do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women do the same thing. And it's just like...
It's me. Women is me.
Exactly. And it's like, we take these traumatic things, and it's like... Are you okay? Like, are you dealing with that okay? Like,
right.
I just really want to get in this space of, if we're going to share, be truthful. That's where I am with us as a community. If we're going to share, be truthful. Let's not do these mixed signals to other people. Stand very firm on what you're saying. Because, and I remember Keke Palmer said something else about just like a fan coming up to her, and she was literally saying like, I'm not in the mood to take a picture or whatever. And that's fair to say, but the person did it anyway. She like shaking it off, laughing or whatever, but stand firm on what you said.
Right.
And I think we do this uncomfortableness to make ourselves feel comfortable in a way, but you're not.
Yes.
Stand in your truth. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like us as a community, we gotta stop letting little traumatic shit like that slide. If you're gonna bring it up, let's unpack it. Let's not make jokes about it. Let's not. And especially if you're telling the right person in that moment.
Right.
Let's not. Let's really unpack this though, because when you start laughing and you making jokes and things, I don't want to make jokes in light of that.
Right.
It's now like, I'm uncomfortable.
Right.
So I can only he's talking to this interviewer and then the interviewer is laughing too, and I'm like, do you feel the uncomfortable?
Yeah, it has to be uncomfortable.
Or are you like trying to laugh to make him feel comfortable in that moment?
It's definitely both, like, and that's just
I'm really trying to break down these things because it's just like men don't grasp how women do, but we show the same signals. So I'm really trying to understand, like, that's a lot to unpack there.
For sure. I hope he has a therapist.
Yeah, I really hope so. That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
I really hope he has a therapist.
So, like, and then this man grown.
Yeah.
A comedian, though.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what gets thrown at him, women-wise. Yo. That's all I can think about in that moment. And he's laughing. Like, it made me so uncomfortable. So, I say that to say, it's okay to be uncomfortable, y'all. For real. It's okay to be uncomfortable.
It is okay. I'm learning that.
It's okay to be uncomfortable. And I come on this podcast and I try to be real with y'all. Y'all, it's okay to be uncomfortable. It really is. Like, and that's what I'm learning too as I get older. Mm-hmm. Like, stop forcing yourself to feel good if you're not. That's not, now your mind confused with your heart.
Wow.
Wow. You know what I mean?
I need to hear that.
Like, your mind be confused with your heart. So I feel like
I'm literally like going through that right now.
And it's like I said, we all healing. We all got our own shit we going through. And I'm just like,
but that's one of the things. People not standing in their truth.
Stand in your truth, y'all. Like, be for real.
Be authentic.
Like, be authentic. Be for real. Like, yo. And then I don't think, like, I'm also getting to this point of I don't like to vent. I told y'all, I'm getting to this point of I don't like to vent anymore. I literally go on my voice memos and I'll just scream that shit out. Let it be.
Yeah.
I revisit that shit like 3 weeks later. Like, yo, I was tripping. Like, yo. And imagine if I called somebody and then hit them with my bullshit.
Right.
And that shit was so unnecessary. Now they looking at me like,
excuse me? I didn't really need that.
Like, yo.
Yes, you right. You right.
Good? Now they sitting there worried about you and you just had to get some shit off your chest. It's a lot of miscommunication.
For sure.
So, I say that to say, know what to share, know when to share, and be authentic with yourself.
For sure.
Be for real. Like, just be for real, y'all. Like, a lot of people have been coming to me a lot of things, like, and they be telling me stuff, and I be like, I think you should unpack this with yourself before you came with me.
Right.
And I think people just, it's okay to be uncomfortable, y'all. Right. Be authentic with yourselves. Be real with yourselves. And it's okay. I feel like people aren't okay with saying they're jealous. I feel like people aren't okay with saying they don't want to be held accountable. I think people...
Right.
When I talk to people, I be like, so you're this. And they be like, no. I be like, but you are. Like, but you are. Like, and I need people to understand that when they're talking to me. Me. As a Sagittarius woman. Me. Me. I really need y'all to understand that. Because I be like, you're jealous. Like, or you don't want to take accountability for your actions. And they're like, yo, what? What? Let's not.
All right.
Let's not do this.
Right.
You know? So. For
sure. I guess I'm learning, though, that, like, sometimes
let's be authentic.
For sure. Let's be authentic. And, like, sometimes, yeah, people don't know, like, if you tell them, like, how they feel, I guess they get shocked because I guess they didn't have the word for it.
Yo.
They're like, because some people just really just don't know. They're so overwhelmed by emotions, they just don't know how to
people don't know how to take their emotions out of it and just look at it and analyze it. And I think that's what therapy helped me do. I'm not even gonna lie. To just take my feelings out of shit and just really just look at stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta detach.
And people been saying I've been real quiet lately, but it's because I'm analyzing a lot of things right now. Because y'all know I'm so good for just saying shit. And I be like, yo, I didn't actually mean that. Let me backtrack that.
Right.
I'm not good for that no more. So now I'm like, no. Actually, no. actually, no. Let me think about this first.
Right.
And I'm looking at everybody's, and I'm trying to analyze what's going on. I don't want to overstep. I don't want to assume. So let's just look at the facts.
Right.
Let's go from there.
Yep.
That's pretty much where I'm at with it.
For sure.
So I say that to say, just be authentic.
Period.
Just be authentic, y'all. I did also want to talk about Shakari, that girl that was running track or whatever, cause she doing her thing, y'all, and y'all quiet, and I don't like that. So I say that to say, why do y'all shine the spotlight on people doing bad so bad, especially people in the black community? Why?
What?
Why?
Say that again.
So you remember the girl? So you remember the girl that was running track, right? And she got caught that cause she had weed in her system or whatever, right?
Yes.
Boom. And everybody was had all these opinions about her.
Yes.
All these think pieces.
Yes. I was like, can we not?
And all these think pieces. Yes. And all of that. And then when she did run, she did terribly that time. And everybody was like, ooh, girl. She doing her thing now. Okay. Why ain't nobody saying that?
Right.
And it just so happened I was at this bar, and I just so happened to look up, and she was on TV. And I was like, huh.
Wow.
Look at her. Winning.
Okay.
Why do y'all be quiet when people be winning? Why? Why are we so quick to be loud with people losing and their L's?
Yeah.
But as soon as somebody do something better and they progressing and they finally on top,
right?
Everybody be quiet. Nobody in the black community has said anything about this girl.
Right. I seen a couple posts.
I think that's a problem.
It is.
It's a problem in our community for sure. Because just the same way that y'all was putting her down and all this other stuff, y'all can be praising her in the same breath.
For real.
And it's kind of hard to watch.
I guess what we talking about the next bullshit that's happening, the next L that somebody else is taking.
We gotta stop broadcasting people L's like that. That's not okay.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get we want laughs and all of that, but these are people's lives.
Right.
Like, people really be living these lives. And this was just a normal girl living her life. And all of a sudden, she was just on TV doing good. And then as soon as she took that L, she got even bigger.
Okay. And it's like,
I can only imagine, like, what she was going through. Like, I can only imagine what she was going through.
Yes.
And she was so young, too, so it's like...
Yes. So it's like, I didn't ask for this.
I was just living my life.
Right.
I was just living my life.
Dang.
I just really wanted to bring that up because I don't like how y'all be broadcasting people L's. That's not cool. That's not cool. And y'all so good for it, too.
We need to uplift each other.
It's not okay. Like, I really was at the bar like, yo, is that the girl Shakari? Winning. And nobody said nothing. And I waited a couple days. I really waited a couple days. I was like, I saw nothing. Not a tweet. Not a post. Not a shade room.
Whoa. Not even a shade room?
Not even a shade room, huh? Now, if y'all go in the shade room, y'all see this, they got it from me. What the hell? I ain't see nothing. Nothing at all.
What the heck? That's what
that says within itself.
Right, that says within itself.
It says a lot within itself.
Come on.
That's all I can say about that.
Well, shout out to her, because she doing her thing. And
no, she doing her thing. For sure. Shout out to her. Because I'm always give kudos to a black woman, period.
Hell yeah.
Period.
I saw something that said, like, I'm gonna compliment every black woman I see. And I was like, you know what? I just like you.
Yes. I did. And I've been getting that thing too, like, every time I see something I like on a black woman, I'm really gonna start telling them.
Yes.
Like, instead of just like whispering it to my friend, like, "Ooh, you see her?" Da, da, da. I'm really about to start doing it. Like, I was a lot of girls at the Roots picnic that walked right up to me like, "Oh my God, I love your hair."
Yes.
And that's my favorite compliment. You know, if you know, you know. But that's literally like my favorite compliment. So you'd be like, "Oh my God, I love your hair." Like, wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. And I'm just like, I'm looking at you like, and your bag is beautiful as hell.
Right.
Like,
your dress.
Your dress.
Your tattoos, like
your tattoos.
Makeup, yes.
It was a girl at Roots picnic. I thought this was so cute. She had a red Telfair bag. and she had like a little dress, like it was like not a dress, it was like a skirt, and it was like printed, like a lot of different prints on it and stuff. It had like red and gold, green. It was so nice. It was really nice. It was really nice, and she was like, I guess her boyfriend was a photographer, and he was taking pictures of her.
Oh, yeah.
And she saw me with my Telfair bag. And she's like, oh my God, can we take a picture with our bags? I was like, absolutely we can.
Yes.
Yes, we can. That's it. We can show off this black business together. That's it. And I thought that was so raw, because I was like, oh my God, look at us. Black women coming together. And I connected with so many people at Roots Picnic.
Yes.
Like, so dope. It was a great experience. Like, I gotta tell y'all, if y'all haven't been to a music festival, make sure y'all go to one.
Yeah, it is an experience.
It's definitely an experience. Like, it's just an amazing experience. The people that you just meet, and they're all from all over the U.S., and they're just like,
For
what?
sure.
Like, what?
For sure. That's it. Definitely. Afropunk is in New York, so it was definitely dope there. It was in Brooklyn. Like, it was just dope being like around like just different types of people.
It's so exciting. Like, it's like,
yes. I was like, all these beautiful black people.
yes.
God.
Yes. And you'd be like, it's like so overwhelming too, because it's like, oh my God. Like,
yes, this is my.
You guys look so good.
Yes. Like, we're all just.
Like, look at us. We really put that shit on today.
Yes.
And we here enjoying this good ass music together.
Yes.
That's a big ass black ass family.
Yes.
Like a little family reunion, if that's really what it feel like. It's, it's such an experience. Like,
I love it.
I love it. So make sure y'all at a festival this summer.
Something.
So for your records this week, it was Thank Me Later, and it came out 12 years ago. Insane. Drake, I don't know what this new shit is hitting for. I really don't. But
that was a time.
That was really a time. That was like half my life ago.
Yes. What? I was in middle school.
I was saying
Irvine High School. Yeah, I think I was in ninth grade, I think. Oh my God.
12 years ago. I was 14, so I was going
into
high school.
I was like,
I think that was the summer going into high school. Wow, I do remember that.
Yeah, that's a.
Wow.
That was a time.
What a time.
Yes.
No bills, hon. I hear I was only trying to get ahead.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That was my shit. I was so moody.
The spotlight makes you
yes.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Drake, where was them vocals at?
Right. Ooh, honey. Because
he was hitting them hoes. He said, does the spotlight make you nervous?
Right. He was. I thought I was Drake. I used to be trying to hit them low notes.
Yo.
But this shit.
What is you doing now? Where did his vocal coach go?
He was off that day.
That's what's my name on Twitter. Drake's vocal coach.
That's
the name of the episode. Where is Drake's vocal coach? Where did it go? Where did it go? Because yo, he sounded so good on karaoke, bro.
Yes, I used to love that. Oh my
God, he
God,
sounded so good on that song.
Yes, this shit.
Yo, he sounded good on Passion Fruit too. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? Y'all, where's Drake's vocal coach?
He took the day off.
Where did he go?
He told him, he said, I don't need you today. You can take the day.
Sir, he needed you.
Yes.
He needed you. You saw him putting on, what did they classify? Dance?
That's really what they classify the album as?
Hold on. I want to know.
Dance?
What was this classified as?
Oh my God, not dance.
It was.
I hope it's not.
Y'all, dance.
2022.
Honestly, never mind. And honestly, yeah, never mind. Because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, never mind. You're right. Honestly, never needed this. Honestly, never again.
Y'all, where's Drake's vocal coach? Alright, I'm about to be serious. Because we about to talk about some serious shit right now. Alright, let me calm the fuck down. That shit is hilarious. Cause where did it? Child, I will never listen to this shit again. Anyway, alright. So this week I wanted to shine the spotlight on because we were talking about mental health and really pushing through and just really being your authentic self. And I really feel like music has really. We always say music saves our lives and music is, you know, and we're all healing and like I said, we're all going through these things. But it's like, truly though, music has truly saved my life. And that's partially the reason why I started this podcast. Music is so therapeutic. Like, I don't even know if y'all get it. Like, when you really have an artist that just really speaks to your soul and just really, I don't even know how to put it, but it's definitely a different type of vibe. And
yes. It's a different type of vibe.
It's a different type of vibe. And sometimes, like, and I know y'all be like, music be making you emotional. Yes, the fuck it does. Mm-hmm. It does. It's been times where I've been, like, in the car. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And Sabrina can vouch for me. Sabrina has seen Jasmine Sullivan with both times. Mm-hmm. Every time she performs A Girl Like Me, I dead start crying. Oh. Every time I listen to it in the car, I just always catch a tear coming down because that shit is so real. Yeah. I don't think y'all get it. We having these bitches on Instagram, they look good as fuck. And you know you look good as fuck too, but they be wanting these bitches on Instagram. Yeah. I felt that shit. Mm-hmm. A girl like me, little old me. Mm-hmm. What is wrong with me? Nothing. I have a lot of personality and I look damn good. I got my own money. I got my own car, a brand new car, sitting in the driveway. I know y'all seen it. Anyway, my whole thing is, every time I hear that song, I get mad emotional. I be like, damn, because she really talking. Yes. And I felt that. She came out the gate and said, I made a profile on Tinder. I did too. I felt those lyrics. So yes, music makes me emotional as fuck. Because sometimes it just be a little too true. Mm-hmm. And I say all that to say, music really be saving lives. For sure. You know, and depression is really real. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we have to dig ourselves out of our own depression. And I know you can relate to it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. And we've all been there because I think 2017 was probably the worst year for me mentally. Mm-hmm. I was not there, honey. Mm-hmm. Nothing was right up there. Like, I didn't feel like myself. I didn't know who I was. I felt like I was devoting my whole life to college. And I felt the more that I was working, the less that I was going to get a job in my field. So I'm stressing myself out. Like, am I going to school for no reason? Am I going to do this? What am I going to do? What's going to be my plan when I'm done? Like, I'm stressing myself out about nothing that's not even here yet. And
that's anxiety for you.
Anxiety is a motherfucker. And you just trying to fight through it, and there's nothing else you can do, and you just feel like nobody understands because nobody really in the same spot as you. We've been there before. Yeah. Everybody got their own shit going on. Everybody got their own shit going on, but at that time, nobody was in school like how I was in school. So nobody really got that vibe. Everybody was older than me. Right. They already been through that. They didn't know how to tell me how to navigate now. Not to mention, like I said, we were at Cleveland State. Right. We were juggling shit. Yeah. You had a kid. Yeah. I had a job. I was a manager at that job. Yeah. That's a lot. Full-time job, full-time school. 16-hour credits at school. Wow. You feel me? Yeah, that's a lot. A lot. 40 hours a week at work. Sometimes overtime on weekends. That's a lot. I'm tired. But this shit had to be done. You know what I'm saying? I was on my own. Shit. Yeah. I was on my own. Like, there's really stuff that you have to do. You really gotta navigate. So it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was probably going, like, right when I was about to graduate, I'm probably going through the worst breakup of my life. Yo, so I'm winning, and then I feel like I was losing at the same time. Child, we ain't gonna get into that. But I say all that to say, the only thing that truly pushed me through all that shit was fucking music. I kid you not. Music is truly a healing thing. For sure. Truly. And I just really feel like everybody got that artist that just really speaks to them and just truly may break down a situation to them in many different ways, and they may look at it differently, or maybe they're just somebody that's there to just relate to in that moment. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You even feel something that you haven't even felt before, but now you feel that through the music.
For sure. That's definitely, yes.
And I do want to make that point as well, because, yeah, I was having this conversation with my dude last night. So I say all to say, I will go hard for Kid Cudi for the rest of my life. Yeah. That man saved my life. Saved my life. And not only that, but helped me push through it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it wasn't just something that I recognized with him and he was going through it with me. But if you listen to Kid Cudi's albums, there was times where he was really like telling you his depression and how he's spitting out. Then he has another album where he's pretty much telling you like, yeah, I'm going through this shit, but I'm probably not going through it the way I should. I'm doing drugs. Don't listen to me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going through the same shit. I'm dabbling. I'm doing this. I shouldn't be doing it, but I am. Yeah. But here we are. And it's just like, damn.
It's part of the journey.
Part of the journey. Kinda. And then, like, you see him, like, physically out here talking about, like, this ain't just music. This is me. This is really truly what I'm going through.
For sure.
That cuts deep.
Yes.
So that's why I always say, when people ask me why I go so hard for Kid Cudi, he saved my life. I have a playlist on my phone called Cutter Saved My Life. Oh, wow. That's how deep it goes. Like, this isn't like, you know what I'm saying, I really mean that to say, like, I need music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I truly need that shit. Like, that shit is healing as fuck to me. Yeah. Before I check myself into a hospital, I'm going to check myself in my room and try to zone the fuck out before I can do anything. And that just goes for anything. With anxiety, depression, anything, music is going to be there to heal me first. So,
for sure.
I say that to say.
My husband feels the same way. I would say, specifically, Man on the Moon Part 2.
Yes.
That, when that came out.
That,
for me, it's Frank Ocean. I love Frank Ocean.
And I that's agreeable too.
And like,
Frank is...
That's the thing, like, my car's name is Frank because it's orange. Like Channel Orange.
Like Channel Orange.
Yes, my car's name is Frank.
That's so cute.
I love Frank Ocean so much, and like, same here, like when Blonde came out in 2016, that was like the beginning of like a dark time, and then like, like 2016 to 2018 was, was a lot. And for me, like, I was going through a lot of, like, reliving a lot of trauma from my past and, like, going through that. And just, it was just really not a good time. And navigating, you know, going to school and all that stuff. I mean, with a kid and family and working and stuff. It was a lot going on. Just a lot going on. Just a lot. So,
if you know, you know.
And, like, his music, like, he's just so, like, he's so authentic.
He's a little too authentic.
A little.
But
I love
Blonde,
it.
Blonde speaks volumes.
It speaks volumes. And it's like, I don't necessarily know it exactly. Like, I can't relate to every single thing he talks about, for sure. But it's just the feeling that he's putting into it. And, like, he's just enigmatic at the same time. Like, he's so mysterious. And, like, I feel like, I don't know. I just love him so much. And if I ever see him in concert,
man,
I would be like, you know what? I think I'm done here.
No, for real.
I think I'm done here.
There's certain artists like that where you finally see in concert and you're just like, I don't care if I see another concert again in my life.
Right. I think I'm done here.
Care.
I've lived.
And you know what?
And I've had experience.
And you know what? That would be one hell of a show. I can't imagine going to a Frank Ocean concert.
Oh my God.
And I know we go on these little rampages like, dang, where Frank at? Like,
I'm sorry, definitely, because I heard he's hosting, like, he's one of the headlines for Coachella next year.
I did hear that.
I was like,
I heard that too. And
so
I was
what
like,
I mean, you haven't put out music in like, what is it, 6 years?
Yeah, that's how I'm like, what is that?
Even though I'm totally great, I'm totally fine with the music he got. That's
absolutely.
Like, Nostalgia Ultra, boom.
Hold on.
Yes.
We're on the subject. There's an ongoing argument on this show. It just dawned on me. Y'all about to eat me up. I don't care. Do you listen to Lucky Day?
I just got hip to him maybe a while ago. He just put out Candy Drip. I like it.
Okay. So, we were having a conversation about how artists will piggyback off of, like a sound or a lane, if you will. And I said, well, if we're being honest, I feel like Lucky Day songs could easily been taken out of Frank Ocean's book, or could have been sang by Frank Ocean.
I kind of see what you mean, for sure.
Only because I will never forget when I first started playing Candy Drip, because I love Lucky Day. I've been a fan of Lucky Day for a while.
He's also a good
Oh, God. Wow. Anyway. So, I was playing them in my car, and somebody got in my car, and they was like, dang, Frank dropped. And I looked at them like, huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought, for sure. Like, my husband was playing.
Because I was like, I'm like, hell no, Frank Ocean ain't dropped. The whole world would have been in a frenzy if Frank Ocean dropped. Like,
right.
I'm like, what? That's like Beyonce dropping. Like, what? So there was like, he was like, no, I'm just saying, like, I thought he was like featuring on the song. So I'm like, no, this is Lucky Day. But now that you mention it, because I was listening to Cherry Forest, that sounds like a song that could have easily been on the Nostalgia Culture to me.
I know exactly what you mean. Yes.
I remember I tweeted it, and they ate me the fuck up. They was like, bitch, you know what you're talking about. I'm like, actually, I do.
I feel like,
I'm not talking about like blonde. I'm talking about like early Frank Ocean. Like,
I feel like, yes, I felt the same way. Like, I asked the same thing. I was like, oh, this Frank Ocean, like, he put out new music. And I was like, hey, I follow him. So I'm confused as to how I miss Frank Ocean music. I was like,
right.
And I was like, no, it's Lucky Day. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, he kind of sounds like him a little, like, he sounds like him for sure. But it sounds like more like mainstream music, I guess. And that's like if Frank Ocean wanted to put out something mainstream. That's what it sounded like.
That's what it gives me too.
Yes.
So that's why I'm like, I feel like Lucky Day is taking the mainstream Frank Ocean route.
Right. He's trying to be mainstream Frank Ocean.
I'm not mad at it though. I personally think Jack Harlow is taking the Drake route.
Probably.
It's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just I can't take him serious, but people start to like him, and it's insane to me.
Yeah, I'm like, hey,
I don't get it, but I'm really to the point of I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to feel like, in a way, I don't want to be reminded of an artist when I'm listening to you though. If that makes sense. Like, I still want you to be your own person. I get everybody gonna have their own lane that they gonna go into, but it's like, what's up?
I guess I feel like for instance, like with Drake putting this out, it's like I don't feel like you have any heart in your music anymore. You just putting stuff out. You just putting out
TikTok music.
Yes, you just
TikTok
putting out.
music.
Nobody asked for this.
It's TikTok music. That's literally what it is. TikTok music.
And it's like, you're right, it's a business, it's work for you, you know, you gotta stay relevant. You know, I get it, but it's like, dang, I'm like, I don't want to hear this.
Hilarious as fuck. No, because sometimes when it feels like you do just put out music, and it doesn't have like no substance or anything extra to it, it does feel overwhelming in a way.
Yes.
Doesn't it? Because it just feels like you're just putting out music just to put it out, and it's like, well, what are we doing? What are we talking about here?
I just
like, what are we talking about? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when I was really listening to Certified Lover Boy at first, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, what is he talking about? Like,
he's just talking about.
He's just talking. I'm just like, you just talking. Like, nothing is just of substance anymore. I remember back then, like, you was only trying to get ahead.
Right.
And what's up? Right. Like, what's up?
You got ahead.
You got ahead. Now, what's up? Like, you just a fuckboy now?
Yeah.
Like,
he made it. That's what all he got.
Damn, we can't even.
He made it.
What's up? Like, it's just overwhelming to the point where it's just like, all right, you're just putting out music.
It's saturated.
You're just putting out music to put it out.
Yeah.
When you're Drake.
And yeah, we didn't need it. It's fine.
Like, you're Drake. I also want to put this out there. Somebody was asking me, does Nicki have to drop? And I said, actually, yes. I feel like she has to put out one more album. Only because I don't like how accessible she's been.
Like on everybody's feature.
Why? Why are you just hopping on everybody's shit?
I guess to stay relevant.
And why? You're Nicki Minaj. That's my point. It's certain artists out here that I just feel like they just putting themselves on shit to stay relevant, but you don't have to.
Right. She really don't.
You don't.
She don't.
You don't. You don't. We know who you are. We know what you're capable of. We know what your good features are. We know what a bad feature looks like. Please don't overdo it.
Right.
Now you're just hopping on bullshit. For what?
Yeah.
Queens aren't accessible.
Period. Right. I feel like it's almost like
Queens
a fear thing.
Aren't accessible.
It's like it's okay that all these other female rappers are relevant now. It's okay. You had your time, and no one's saying.
Literally, you're still gonna have the longest run out of everybody.
Right.
Let's be
the entire 2010s. You had it.
You had it on lock. Nobody's gonna be that long and relevant. If Cardi B don't put out an album this year, she's not relevant. She's just a personality.
Yeah, she's just a personality.
She's just a personality. She about to Lauryn Hill this shit. I told y'all, she's about to Lauryn Hill this shit. She's putting out one album. She about to tour off this shit for life.
Oh, I'm not gonna go see it.
I'm not, but she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Whereas, I'm telling y'all right now, if Meg don't clean this shit up with the media, she's not gonna be relevant either.
Yeah.
2 years from now.
That shit.
She's just gonna be a personality. She's gonna turn into a model. How would you want that? It's not gonna work out in this. So the fact that Nicki got she shook.
And
for
like,
what?
You need to be.
For what?
Especially like, girl, you was like, I don't know. I just feel like
she had a whole decade.
A whole decade. Let these young girls do their thing.
And to be honest, with that whole decade, what she dropped? 2 albums? 2, 3 albums?
2, 3. Right.
2, 3. She didn't have to even do much. You stayed relevant.
Right.
Not to say nobody else was doing it, but you was the only one to pay attention to.
Right.
So now that we in the 2020s and you already made a name for yourself, we already paying attention to you. You're a lifelong person.
Right.
You're Lil' Kim now. You're Lil' Kim now. It's like you're right up under. It doesn't make sense.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that you're just hopping on everything, it's like, why? I don't get it. Why? For what?
I mean, I could always use some new Nicki if it's good.
If it's good,
right?
But it's very hit or miss to the point where it's like,
right?
Don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it.
So
don't do it. So I just don't like how these new artists, like the artists that we grew up to, I feel like they're doing too much to stay relevant when you don't have to.
Yep.
You already made a name for yourself. You already know who you are.
I feel like Lil Wayne is doing exactly what he needs to do right now.
Lil Wayne is in the perfect spot.
Yep.
He will always be remembered.
Yes.
It's a shame that he only has 5 dreads left. However.
Right.
However.
Shout out to him.
He can always start over.
Maybe he can pay money to get people.
He can definitely
yes,
he can definitely get. You got money, bro. He can definitely get a little something in the features that he does hop on. He still eats them up.
Yes. He's doing exactly what he needs to do.
You do what he needs to do. They need to follow their leader. Like
right.
What happened? Like what happened?
Right. Drake and Nicki need to follow their leader.
What happened? And it's like, you've seen the little thing where it says, who did a better job, Lil Wayne with Drake and Nicki or Jay-Z with Rihanna and Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if we're being honest, if we're truly being honest, Jay-Z did it better.
Yes.
Only because he made moguls.
He's more of a businessman.
He made moguls.
Lil Wayne's a good rapper, you know what I mean? They do well.
They did well for making a stamp on who they are.
Yes.
Lil Wayne made a stamp of who he is, so now Drake and Nicki are the same way.
Right.
That's perfect. Mm-hmm. But I would really think by now Nicki would have her own label. I would think
right.
But it doesn't matter though. It's too
right.
late. You know what I'm saying?
That's just not.
It's just not.
Yeah.
And even if she did, it would be too late. Nobody's gonna pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not something that you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now, Rihanna's a fucking mogul.
Yes. We have the same birthday, so Pisces queen.
Sheesh.
My Pisces twin, honey.
Sheesh. A mogul.
I love her. Yes.
A mogul. Like,
a mogul. Both of them, Kanye and Rihanna, are both billionaires.
And Kanye is...
And Jay-Z. They're all billionaires.
So is there really an argument?
Right, they're all billionaires. Like
I really wanted to address this a long time. Like, I always see that meme and I never address that shit. Let's be real.
Come on now.
Let's really break it down for
Jay-Z, Kanye, and Rihanna.
Jay-Z, Kanye, and Rihanna.
All of them collectively make great music. I love Lil Wayne. Drake. I like his old shit. I love Nicki. You know what I mean? I love Nicki.
Right.
I like
and
Jay-Z.
Nicki, my sass twin. Her birthday the day after mine.
Right. So, you know.
So it's like,
I love Kanye.
I get it.
Yes.
Like, I love Nicki. I love Kanye. Kanye is that nigga to me.
Yeah.
I don't care. Kanye is always going to be that nigga to me. However, if we really break this down, Jay-Z made moguls.
Yes.
With ease, though.
With ease, though.
Like, if you really watch, like, if you look back on Kanye's story, you're like, wait a minute.
Oh, that shit was, like, really inspired. That shit made me emotional.
That documentary was amazing.
Yes.
And then you really, like, think about, like, every album after that.
Yes.
No.
I'm like, Kanye is crazy, but I respect him at the same time. And that's, you know.
If he crazy, I'm crazy, too.
We all crazy.
We all crazy.
Shit.
I can't even. And then I think about Rihanna and like her journey, and it's just like.
And I like her music. Like I like her music for the most part, but all her
I
other
will never
stuff.
forget being introduced to Rihanna. I'll never forget. It was MTV Jams, and I was just watching it, and all of a sudden this girl just come on belly dancing, and then Mr. DJ.
Oh yeah.
I'm like.
I was like, I want to be her.
I'm
in fifth grade.
I'm like, she look like she's having a fun time. Like, she look like she's a fun person. Like, she looks fun. And then, if it's loving that you want, you should make me your girl. I'm like, she on fire,
yes. I love all her shit.
Like,
I love every hair change. The bob. Everybody wanted that bob.
Bruh, remember everybody had that red hair too?
Yes.
That red curly hair from that What's Your Name video? Like,
yeah.
Like, what?
Only Girl or whatever.
Only Girl in the World. That bad album. With Drake.
Yes.
That bad album. Where everybody just wanted to cut their hair off and dye it black.
Yep. I wanted to be.
Take a bow.
Yes.
With the little slits.
Yes.
Everybody wanted to be Kanye. Everybody had the glasses.
Yes, the glasses, the scarves.
Everybody had the glasses.
Yes, the glasses.
Everybody had the glasses. Everybody had the little Kanye mohawk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Little Kanye mohawk.
That was a time.
That was a time. And everybody had that whiz patch.
I did. In my afro.
Everybody had that whiz patch. I remember I used to talk to this dude. He had that whiz patch. He used to always get that little thing redyed. He did not play about that. He did not play.
He said, "This is part of my identity."
He said, "This part of my look." You from Pittsburgh now? The fuck? Yo, it's just so crazy looking back on different things, and it's just like nobody. The music that comes out now, nobody has like that look that everybody wants anymore. It's just like everybody make it. Like I was really just thinking about that the other day. Like everybody wanted to be like. You know what I'm saying? Just like back in the day, like how everybody wanted to be like Janet Jackson and the Nation and shit.
For sure.
And everybody wanted to be like Nicki and had the pink wig. And
yeah.
Like, what do these kids have now? Like,
I don't know. I feel like guys be painting their nails and stuff and doing stuff like that.
I mean,
not everybody do that, but I feel like they want to be all.
Well, it's Tyler Creator shit or something.
Right. They want to be all.
What?
I'm not hating on like Kid Cudi do it. I'm not hating on it.
I'm not hating it either, but it's just like, what do y'all have?
Right, that's not just nothing that everybody wants.
Like, what do y'all have to tell your moms? Like, Mom, I want to do this because I saw such and such on it. Right. Like, what is it? I want a gun because I saw NBA YoungBoy with it. Like, what is it?
Right.
Like, what is it? Like, I'm confused. What is it?
Right. That's the thing. Some of this music also, like, if we're gonna keep talking about mental health, like. That can't be good to be like listening to some certain things like about like people with guns and stuff. Like, you know, I guess that to me that's not how you want to relate to somebody in a way. Like, you don't want to glorify that stuff or the drug taking. You know what I mean? The pill popping.
Granted,
the lean drinking. I'm sorry. Like, just give me the weed. I'm cool with that.
It's a little much.
It's a little much.
I really be thinking about that too because like my mom always be saying like how our music really encourages drugs and stuff. And I be like, y'all had music too.
Yes, I'm not saying they did
Y'all had a whole song I Got 5 on it.
Right, and people was definitely doing drugs back then. Like they was doing heroin.
Rick James.
Ray Charles was doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like people was.
Don't do that.
They was doing some hard stuff.
Give it to me, baby. He was talking about cocaine. He wasn't talking about no damn sex. Really, I be like.
So yes, people was definitely.
But I be like, yo, and y'all was dancing to the shit. We just be vibing to the shit. Y'all was dancing. Y'all different.
But I feel like they. But now they really just. I mean, Future really is talking about Molly Percocet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he really
actually
they blatantly be saying
yes,
it. Yeah, I will say that though. Like they had a creative way of saying it back then.
Right.
They had to figure it out.
Right.
Oh yeah, he talking about that shit. But no, like now they be like, oh you.
Yes, I'm sipping lean.
Oh.
And popping pills. And,
thanks for sharing.
Right. It's like
Thanks for sharing.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for sharing.
I'm depressed and I'm coping with sipping lean or something. It's like, don't do that.
For sharing.
That's not a good coping skill.
Like, thanks for telling me how you cope.
Right.
I have to explain this to my parents. Wow.
Right.
Let's not. We didn't really have music like that back then, though. That is true. We didn't have like those. I mean, we had like little creative songs about a drive-by. Shout out to Billy.
Right.
We had that.
I mean, yeah. People was talking about some shit.
It's like, you know, trying to party and stuff. We always trying to go to the club. That's what we saw. We was just trying to go to the club.
Right. People is depressed.
We wanted to be the video girls.
Right.
We was just trying to shake our butts. That's why we be twerking now. Y'all really be heavy hitting drugs.
Yeah.
So.
And it sometimes be on. I mean, sometimes it do be on some party stuff, but sometimes like it do be on some real depressed shit, like Juice WRLD, or like other people. It just be like, yo, if you depressed,
like,
that's not gonna help.
Okay.
You need.
Okay.
Don't encourage other people.
Like I was listening to Mac Miller the other day, and I was like,
Rest in peace.
you was really.
I'm so.
I was singing this shit, and I not even realizing you was crying for help. Like,
yeah.
That's really sad.
Really sad.
When you think about it full circle, like.
When I listen to his music, I get emotional because I get so sad that he.
Yes, like you was really like going through this, and you was pushing through it in your music.
Right, and how he died, just like he was sober for a while and took it like maybe one more time, and that shit killed him. Like his music makes me emotional.
That's sad.
I cannot listen to it without crying.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'll be like, why?
I'll be so mad. Like I'll be on these little tiny desk binges, and then all of a sudden Mac Miller come out like, tiny desk binge over.
Right.
We're not watching this today.
Right. No, not today.
No, we're not. Nope.
I'm not.
As soon as he gets to what's the use? Nope.
Yup.
Cut it off. Cut that shit off. We're not doing this today. Thanks for the love, Mac.
Yeah.
But it's so really sad when you think about it, like, and everything come full circle. But I'm just really glad that, you know, we do have music that can be good for our outlets, and then we do have music that can be a bit challenging.
Yeah, at least like.
But you gotta work through it.
Yeah, you gotta work through it.
Everybody gotta have their own way to work through some things. That's all I can say to that.
Right, because it's normal to. That's the thing. It's normal to feel like you need an escape in such a way, like maybe doing drugs. Like for instance, like another musician who really got me through a hard time was. Now I'm freaking blanking.
Like, what's his name?
What's his name? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm blanking out right now.
We was doing good.
He came out with an album right around when Kendrick did. I'm really high right now, so that's why I'm blanking out. Like otherwise I'd be like, bruh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Who?
I'm blanking out. He's on the tip of my tongue. I'm thinking of his other album. I even Atrocity Exhibition. That's the name of his album. Now, but I don't.
I know the name of the album.
I know the name of the album, but I'm trying to freaking think. And I've seen him in concert too, or maybe did I? No, I didn't see him in concert because it was sold out at the Garage Shop.
Oh, Jay Electronica.
No, not Jay Electronica.
You suck, man.
I do suck.
I was doing good.
I was doing good, and now I'm blanking out on who. I haven't listened to him in a while, but
that's what you gotta go to. You're like, dang,
I ain't listened to him in a while, but that was a time where he was an artist where I was like, if my husband listens to this, he'd be like, you fucking suck for not remembering. I'm so sorry.
He want to be like, wow.
Wow, you suck, because I know exactly what you're talking about. Wow, you suck. Here, let me see. Danny Brown, fucking shit.
Danny Brown.
I'm such an asshole.
That's a good
That's
one.
such a fucking common ass name.
That's a good one.
Excuse me, guys.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Danny Brown, Atrocity Exhibition came out in 2016.
That's a good one.
And he was talking about some dark shit, you know, talking about, and like, I was in such a fucking dark ass time, and it's like I do feel that, and like you do want an escape, you know what I mean? That's normal as a human being.
That's so true, man. It's crazy how like music can really like do that. You listening to celebrities, and it's like you be forgetting that they real people. That's what gets me.
Right.
That's what gets me. Like you really forget like the people that you listen to, the people that you watch, and it's just like you finally listen to their music, and you're just like, we going through the same shit.
Yes, just that darkness, just
like,
that deep, and like
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's such a great feeling. Oh my god,
it's a great feeling. Yeah, at the end of it, because like,
shout out to music.
Yep, shout out to music.
Make sure y'all find y'all artists that can pull y'all through y'all dark times, though, for sure. I feel like that's so important as you build your music palette, and just realize like when you put your playlist together, be intentional, you know, about your moods that you're setting for yourself. Because everything all goes back to your mental. Everything that you listen to, everything that you watch, it always goes right back to your mental. So make sure that you're feeding your mind proper things that it needs.
Yep.
And make sure that you're being authentically you.
Yep. All that ties into holistic well-being.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mind, body, soul, all that.
Yes. Make sure you're on the lookout for Lauren, because she will be a therapist very soon.
Yes.
Make sure y'all be on the lookout for that, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And then next time, you'll have to do one with you and your husband. So you can do like a little quickie.
Oh my god. He would definitely go, like, he would love talking music with you for sure. For sure.
For sure. But for sure, make sure y'all taking care of y'all mental. Make sure y'all doing things that y'all need to do to make sure that y'all thinking straight, doing things that y'all need to do to make sure that you're going to be on the right track for the week, for the month, whatever you may need to do. And I'm learning that all starts with a schedule.
Yeah.
Start with scheduling things.
Routines.
And, you know, make sure that you're being you and staying you. And just be authentically you. That's so important.
For sure.
But make sure y'all follow Lauren. I'll put her information in the description.
At _Lola Free. I'm working on a blog right now called Authentically She. You know what I mean? I actually have it up, but I don't have any email like subscriptions up. But if you want to check it out, it's authenticallyshe.co. It's a blog where I talk about things for Black women and femmes. You know what I mean? And talk about mental wellness, giving tips, things like that, like on grounding, and just talking about like different ways that you could, you know, help yourself, you know, be, like you said, authentically you, but addressing like your mental health, physical health, spiritual health, everything like that. So
true.
Yep, be on the lookout for me.
For sure. Make sure y'all taking care of yourselves. Make sure y'all be up to date on what she got coming. It's gonna be great. Lauren is definitely a great person, in case y'all can't tell by this episode.
Thanks.
But just thanks for showing y'all the love. If you in Atlanta, see y'all soon.
Ooh, dope.
I think that's all I have coming up. I'll be in Chicago in August. That's all I got though. See y'all soon in Atlanta.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, Lauren. It was always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure speaking with you. Absolutely. That's all I got, y'all. I ain't got no events or nothing coming up. I might be doing this event, but you know, the pay ain't looking right, if we're being honest. We'll see how that goes. But make sure y'all check me out. Check out the Instagram. Everything's getting updated. Got some new stuff coming. Y'all know how that go. Bye. Love y'all.
So sorry for that long gap. I really was blank.
No, you good.
I was, oh shit.
Yeah, you good. I always like when they be in the beginning or the end, so then that way it's easier for me to edit that